911, what's your emergency?
I said the vampire chased me! Help!
Is this a prank call?
No, that was Spirit! He's got rape in his eyes! Help! They're so good!
Is this really an emergency?
Check it out! It's time to make a move. Never has a moment felt so right. No doubt, it's down to me and you. Moving faster than the speed of light. I can feel my engine pumping faster, faster. Raging with an appetite for turbo speed. I can't stop chasing what I got 'cause I was born to be a winner. Take a good look, my game is off the hook 'cause I am no beginner. Lean and mean, listen to my machine, kicking me into overdrive. We were born to ride. We ride to survive. Yeah! Greetings, viewers, and welcome to the new year of 2013. Oh shit, I'm a mess. Okay, hold on a second, I better change.
2 hours later.
Greetings, viewers, and welcome to 2013. Yeah, sorry we had to start off the new year a bit late due to circumstances involving you-know-who. But we'll try to make the best of it. Which reminds me, have any of you seen that new 3D Texas Chainsaw movie? Yep, they came out with a new installment in this legendary slasher franchise, in 3D no less, and the reviews so far are pretty ugly. Some are even calling it the worst entry in the franchise yet. Really? The worst entry? I don't know. I seem to recall another particular entry in the series that's actually much, much worse. And that entry was Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. This movie has quite a history for itself. Originally produced in 1994 under the name Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which makes absolutely no sense from a grammatical standpoint, would go through several recuts by the studio, pushing back the release date several times, was pressured by agents to not release the film theatrically, and a whole bunch of other behind-the-scenes drama before eventually seeing a limited release in 1997. Now, why would they go through such trouble with a film that was clearly dead on arrival? Because two of its stars went on to become really famous. Those stars were Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger, who at the time of filming were two starving artists who were trying to keep their lights on. So let's check out McConaughey's lowest grossing film. Okay, second lowest grossing film. Second lowest grossing film. This is Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. So we start off with a monologue of text recapping everything we already knew about the original movie.
Over the next several years, at least 2 minor, yet apparently related incidents were reported.
Oh yeah, those other 2 arguably better sequels? Yeah, they're not really that important. You can just pretend they don't exist. The story begins proper in May of 1996, apparently, with a close-up of Buffalo Bill, our main protagonist, played by Renee Zellweger, getting ready for her school prom. We then have a scene with some prissy guy snarkily calling the prom a wedding or something.
The wedding's going on inside. We need to put you on the top tier. Don't mind the footprints in the icing. I'm excited. They look good. It's like a vest thing. I fucking hate kids.
I guess he just doesn't feel all that super. Oh well then, thanks for not asking. We then go inside the soap as we see some pointless sketch comedy bits thrown in.
No, she was spilling all over the place. It was like a battleship or something, you know.
Has anybody seen Barry?
We finally have something to kickstart the plot.
Barry!
Heather! Shit!
And this leads to a car chase.
Stop! Stop the car! Heather! Damn, Heather!
Heather, look out!
Actually, it just leads to a conversation about cancer sex,
It's bad for you to get all worked up and then not get it. You can get prostate cancer.
which you can really tell where this film currently has its head
I'm
in.
so fucking dead right now. Oh, man.
You can't get cancer from not having sex.
Oh, right. Look, my father's a doctor, okay? I think I know what I'm talking about, so fuck you, Jenny.
His big line was to tell him that his father was a doctor and that they could get breast cancer. They didn't get felt out.
Okay, can the plot start already before this movie starts giving me cancer? Ah, thank you. As they hit a string of oddly placed detour signs, which leads to some dark woods.
It was a dark and stormy night. I'd taken a creative writing course.
We then get this bit of
There's no
foreshadowing.
place to turn around. There's never any place to turn around. This sucks.
And right on cue, a car comes by and sideswipes them.
Oh, no. I'm so dead.
God, this is gonna leave a scar!
Considering what this franchise is best known for, I'm pretty sure scars are the last thing you should be worrying about.
I'm not hurt.
They see the other driver passed out and they ponder what to do with him
He could be in shock. We need to get him to a doctor.
while struggling to get the car going. While also struggling to act.
I'm dead. Somebody kill me, please.
It's my fault. If he dies, I'll be a murderer. Somebody needs to stay. I don't know what to do. Wait. We need to call an ambulance.
I say, you could drive a Mack truck through your queues. Tempo, tempo, pick it up!
They then spot a shitty effect as they dawdle off to a nearby office, which turns out to be in a rather seedy neighborhood. We catch up with the scene of the accident when we finally spot the biggest star of the movie, the man himself, McConaughey.
I said he's dead.
And it's pretty clear he has some ulterior motives.
He's dead now. I'm gonna kill you. It ain't no fuck.
So after he starts driving his truck in reverse to chase after, we cut back to the others as the office lady warns them of the danger ahead as they go on.
He is liable to shoot first and ask questions later. Hey, see you old fart!
He then catches up with the kid as he decides to go full-blown Dean Koontz on him.
Yes, that should have done it.
Meanwhile, we catch up with our surviving protagonists as they chase after a truck, while Miss Zellweger is left all by her lonesome. And I just have to say, this movie seems to try really hard to have her fall into the category of, hey look, she's wearing glasses, therefore she must be a loser because she's wearing glasses, loser, glasses, loser, glasses. You get the idea. Ah, shit. Someone's trying to reenact American Beauty nearby. You better get before they start to notice you.
Jenny, that bitch, she started this whole thing. It's all her fault.
You'd like to think. If I wasn't such a chicken, I'd be more like Jenny.
No, you wouldn't.
You're probably right.
She's a dog.
And yet she ends up becoming more famous than either of yous. They make it to the trucker's house to ask for assistance, but no one answers.
Hello?
She then stubs her toe, which will most likely hinder her ability to escape later, as we see Leatherface sneaking right behind her.
Hold it.
The guy, meanwhile, gets cornered by one of the Sawyers at gunpoint,
You're a bona fide moron.
and mayhem ensues. No, don't you understand? He simply misunderstood. He only wants to be your friend. We then get a rehash of the fridge scene as Leatherface scampers off. The guy is then led into the house by the literary quoting gunman.
Among other evils that being unarmed brings you, it causes you to be despised. Now get!
As he locks himself inside.
dumbass!
As he searches for his date while taking a piss, he witnesses what he's in for, leaving himself to be slaughtered by Leatherface. Oh shit! He's using the Uwe Boll method where he hits his target despite missing a mile away. He goes off to store the guy in the fridge while rehashing the meat hook scene. It's here where the stars finally meet as they discuss off-screen their disgruntledness towards being involved with such a fifth-tier movie.
You want it to stop.
Stop it! Ow!
You have a look at that.
Yep, they're about as dead as their careers. She manages to jump out as he goes on the chase once again as he's reveling in the moment.
Just where do you think you're going?
Did I ever tell you about how much I think about high school teenage chicks?
That's what you want. It's up to you.
He decides to take a break while she's left out in the woods to be chased by Leatherface. Jeez, they're already reenacting the climax. She runs for the house and tries to pull a gun on Leatherface as she reenacts. Okay, now they're just doing things out of order. So the chase goes on the rooftop as the chimney is sliced through. Guess they're not expecting redneck Santa Claus this year. I'm also guessing she got her dress the same place Princess Peach did, as she somehow floats her way through the sky onto a wire, only for the laws of physics to start working again as she falls into the greenhouse, only for the rehashed chase to ensue once again. She makes it to the office from earlier as the lawyer lady comes out to intimidate,
All right.
only to find nothing.
You got any balls? Show your face. It's been a long night, boys.
As it turns out that she's in cahoots with McConaughey and the gunman from earlier.
Just look like to you. Green eggs?
What the hell are you waiting for? Tie her up. Hey, you sit right down here, little lady.
I bet that's going in her diary tonight. In an attempt at dark comedy, she orders takeout.
I think you got something in your trunk.
That's just somebody I got tied up back there.
Really?
You want to come see?
I better not. I might get in trouble or something.
Well, we also get some product placement from Radio Shack. The next thing you know, they're going to start shoving a Memorex VIS into our faces.